Hello, how are you, Mambada?
Good, good. And you say, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. Talk to us. Where are you talking to us from?
Doha.
Doha. Welcome aboard.
Yes. Thank you so much. Actually, I've got a question. It's not regarding about the sexual desires and so on. It's just a little bit out of the topic that we are discussing, but it's aligning with something that I've been preaching for quite some time. So, firstly, when I tested, they told me that my sugar levels are quite higher and approaching type 2 diabetic. Okay, and then after that, I went for medication for like a week. When I went for medication for a week, I started realizing that my feet, they're starting to become swollen, something that I never noticed. Then when I approached the doctor said, no, it's the reacting of the medication that you are taking, the tablets. Then I stopped taking the tablets out of my own. But since then, I never had such difficulties. But I realized also the other thing that I've got sleep apnea. I don't know if you know this thing called sleep apnea.
I do.
Yes, I usually struggle a lot when I'm sleeping. I believe you can even hear my voice, especially when I'm talking, because I'm breathing very loud. So when I was doing research, I realized that probably this diabetes is being caused with sleep apnea because there's lack of sleep and so on. So I don't know what's the best way to deal with it, because I've done research. I even went to doctors. I feel like I'm just wasting money doing so much things about it, because I feel like now there's no cure for sleeping apnea.
Okay, so now you are literally all over. I want you to focus on one thing, and then we finish it. We go to another thing. That's it. So let's talk about this diabetes. What was your blood sugar levels?
Yes. I tested last week. That one for 3 months, it was 6.9.
Before you started the drugs, what was the reading?
It was before I started the drug. The first time that I tested, it was on 5.6.
And they told you it's so high that you need the drugs, and then they put you on drugs.
Yes. The thing is, I wanted to work and cruise, so I had no choice. But the doctor advised me, saying, don't take these tablets because, it's going to be worse, because, I'm just giving you these tablets for the sake of saying you want to go and work in the cruise ship,
So the doctor advised you, and you made your own decision to start taking the drugs.
Correct, because
Okay.
I wanted to lower it.
Oh,
but
what?
the doctor was saying it's not at a very bad stage whereby you can take drugs.
Diabetes is not treated by drugs. I think your doctor knew that and understood that, and he actually gave you the best advice, but you ignored and started the drugs. So you suffered the consequences of the side effects of these drugs. So I'm glad you stopped. Number 2, this sleep apnea. What is your age?
I'm 30.
You're 30. What is your body weight?
89.
89. Wow. What is your cooking oil?
Cooking oil that I use?
Yes.
I usually use olive oil.
You use olive oil to cook?
Yes.
Okay. Do you consume sugar in any forms, including fruits and honey?
No. If I do take something that is sugar, my eyes start to be painful. I feel weak. I don't know why. Even if I take a piece of cake. So I totally stopped something sugar, but I do drink.
You do drink what?
Heineken, beers.
Oh, alcohol.
But sometimes, yes.
Okay. For what reason?
Sometimes I go for whiskey.
Why do you drink alcohol?
I think I just drink it for the sake of depression, because most of the time I find myself depressed. Then I tend to drink alcohol.
There we go with the depression. Okay. How many hours do you sleep in a night?
I sleep 8 hours, but the thing is, I choke most of the time. Sometimes there's food that comes running from my nose and even my mouth when I'm sleeping. So I think those are the consequences of sleep apnea.
So for the sake of time, I just want you to answer directly, okay? Do you consume wheat products, bread, chapati?
Yes,
so you do.
I do.
Okay. What about milk? Pasteurized milk? Do you take it?
Yes, I do.
Good. So in your family, is there any history for diabetes, hypertension, and stuff?
Yes, my grandmother died with sugar.
Okay. Apart from the medical history, the one that you took those drugs, have you ever taken any other drugs apart from those drugs that you took for diabetes and alcohol?
No.
Okay. Now, listen, sir. Diabetes is a dietary disease or condition, and it has to be managed by diets. No drug will save you from this condition. Olive oil is only supposed to be used for top dressing and shallow frying because it is monounsaturated, so it can easily oxidize with higher temperatures or oxygen. That's why it comes in a dark colored bottle. That means you'll have to change your cooking oil from olive oil to ghee or tallow or coconut oil, those three.
Yes.
Now, whether you like it or not, alcohol has to go. Alcohol is highly estrogenic, so it will add you fat. You'll continue being fat. You will end up getting an enlarged prostate. Leave alone the apnea, you'll end up getting an enlarged prostate. Number 3, the way you're sounding like somebody who has congestion and who has a whole thick throat or thick neck.
Yes.
So you see, that's another sign of problems. Because of this weight at 89 kgs, this is a problem already, bro. You need to lower this 89 to almost 70. That tells you need to go on a clean keto, basically no carbohydrates, simply protein, fat, and vegetable diet. Number 2, change your cooking oil from olive oil to coconut oil, ghee, or tallow. Number 3, if there's any drug that you're using or any medicine, drop it. So drop any medicine that you're using and drop alcohol, bro. There is no advantage of taking beer. There's none. You're just wasting money. Leave alone the money that you're complaining. You're wasting money going to the doctor. You're actually wasting money on alcohol and blaming it on depression. Depression is a non-existent condition. There is no condition called depression. It's just a thought. These thoughts are just evil. If somebody never mentioned depression to you, you would never know you're depressed. So there's nothing like depression. You're actually trying to hide in depression to help you satisfy the needs of the devil within you. So you need to fight that devil within you. So stop thinking. First of all, don't even believe that you're depressed, because you're not depressed. A person who is depressed is seated in a corner somewhere. He's not on live on TikTok.
No, most of the time I find myself, just engaging with my phone. I tend not to meet more people outside. I'll just love my space.
Why don't you go outside and walk in the sun, bro? Do you know sun stabilizes your hormones?
Yeah.
Why don't you go and walk in the sun?
No, sometimes I do take a walk.
Not sometimes. Make it a habit. Take walks in the sun. Go to the gym. Build yourself as a man. Lose the weight. Start building muscle. Sleep apnea and snoring during the night. These are things that happen to men who have obesity and insulin resistance. And insulin resistance is basically telling you you've been consuming too much carbohydrates, and therefore the muscles of the throat are becoming weaker by day, because sugar does that to the body. So you'll never escape snoring. You'll never lack low immunity because of diabetes. Okay? So therefore you'll never lack all those respiratory conditions. Every time you have an allergy, every time you have a runny nose, and these conditions. And then, related to the topic of the day, you'll end up into pornography and masturbation, because you always alone. Being depressed means there is an inadequacy in you, because somebody who is of the Father, and I've talked about that, somebody who is of the Father has so much love to share with people, has no room for depression, has no room for anger. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah, so you need to go out and interact with people. You need to walk to the sun. You need to go to the gym. You need to eat healthy foods. You need to learn a skill, bro. Yeah. You cannot sit there and say, I'm depressed, then I'll take alcohol because I'm depressed. You see, you're even feeding the beast by telling me, I want to take alcohol because I'm depressed. So you're actually allowing yourself to get worse by taking alcohol. So drop the bar and go lift the bar.
Yes. But is there a cure of sleep apnea, bro? Because I've done research,
But what have I just told you? What have I just told you?
To go to the gym and try to work on myself, to drop the weight as well.
And then?
You said I have to go to the gym so that I can drop the weight and focus on the diet.
Mm-hmm. The sun.
And sun, and take walks every day, daily routine.
And you think this is not a cure for what you want?
No. I'm saying it could be the cure.
It's not like it could be. It is the cure.
Yeah.
It is the cure. Start by dropping alcohol, bro. Once you drop alcohol, fix the kitchen. Once you fix the alcohol is alcohol, regardless of the quantity of the percentage. Alcohol is alcohol. Why would you take alcohol? There's no need for you to take alcohol. You are not depressed. You just want to enjoy alcohol.
Yeah, I'm going to do that because I'm very scared about my health now, especially when I sleep at night and I get choked. The food runs through the nose and the mouth. Then it comes a point where I don't breathe when it's choking like that.
And again, bro, start learning to take responsibility as a man. Men take responsibility for their own action. You've put up weight, you need to take responsibility to lower that weight. You are depressed, so you need to take responsibility to drop that depression. You need to do something as a man. Men are known for building things. Men are known for waking up and going to make something happen. Men are not known for complaining and sitting back Men are not known for depression. Okay? Men are known for going out and fixing things. Because do you think the world will care because you're depressed?
No, it doesn't. No one cares.
The world will never care. Women will not care. Money will not care. You will still have to wake up from your depression and go do something. So start doing that thing now. And again, stop being an internet freak. Stop going to the internet to do research. You can imagine saying I did research and research linked my apnea to this and stuff. My depression is because of this. I want to take an antidepressant because I saw it on the internet. Stop. Use the internet to learn a skill, to be involved in such live sessions, and build yourself as a man. Build that man within you. Every other thing will just follow. Okay? Yeah. So focus on the diet, the sun, sleep, fasting, walking, exercise, and the gym, and rest. Just focus on this, the basics.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely do that. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, my bro. You're welcome. Go save yourself, bro.